Hi there, welcome to Being Proper with Lisa-Skye. This is a new segment in which I talk with my good friends about etiquette and whatnot. So today I have Erin and Hunter. Welcome.
Hello. Howdy.
Now, in the spirit of being proper with Lisa-Skye, what pronouns do you prefer?
No.
Go on.
Not preferred preference, not preferred pronouns. It is my pronoun.
Okay, see, I've heard this before. So I like saying preferred pronouns because I feel like it says what do you prefer rather than what society lumps on you. But I think I need to start using just what are your pronouns.
You wouldn't ask a cis person what their preferred pronouns are, and that's what it comes down to. No one asks cis people what their pronouns are. They just go, oh, what are your pronouns? You know, if they ask at all.
Yeah. Which isn't likely.
Which isn't likely in the first place. There's also the point of asking pronouns in a public place forces people to out themselves, which is not particularly helpful.
Yeah.
Asking privately is fine, but usually in talking pronouns with people publicly, you're going to want to use context to find out what pronouns they use, rather than just asking. Because there's probably a lot of closeted trans people out there who don't want to answer that question. So
yeah,
that's
and it's
also
important to, if we're having a conversation, like it's important for me to know what pronouns Hunter uses, but not the guy over there going, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Unless he's good looking, in which case that's fine.
For you.
For me.
And for me, because that's how we are. We're the same person. Okay, so how would you then navigate that? Because I know it's become a very standard question in queer communities. I mean, I know cis guys who prefer they because of solidarity, which I have mixed feelings about, but I have mixed feelings about most things cis guys say.
And it's a fairly harmless thing to have, you know, mixed feelings about. Like, they're not really hurting anyone by doing it. So, yeah, look, generally speaking, you just always need to ask in private. You know, asking publicly just doesn't help anyone. And all it does is it forces people to feel like they have to announce their pronouns, which, especially if someone's gender questioning, they might not even know yet what their pronouns are.
And then certainly don't have the argument about they being a pronoun, being not a pronoun.
For those of you reading, watching, listening, for those of you using your senses at home, singular they is grammatically correct. It just is.
It's in the fucking dictionary now.
And it's been grammatically correct since Shakespeare.
Yeah.
And you know what else has been? You know what else has been around since Shakespeare, right? The word shiny, right? So if you use the word shiny, then you use the singular they. You just use it. It's polite. It's good. Do you want to wear my hat for a while?
Yes, I do.
So let's talk about a different etiquette question now. So both of you identify as yes.
This is the best thing I've ever seen.
For some reason, you look like one of those old judges with a Yule log.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, just one of those like,
No more smiling for the rest of the
carry
show.
on. Motion carried.
Are you mocking me?
No, I love that guy. There's a sign in Edinburgh that says, it's like some pub, like the Old Judgment or something, and he's just got the gladdest eyes. He's like, he's got the judge wig. It's amazing.
Excellent. You need one of those, just by the way.
I do need a judge wig. Anyway, so you both identify as dominant.
Yes.
As do I. You both identify as people with chronic illness.
Yes.
Now, this is a big around protocol thing. Are there do's and don'ts with having friends with chronic illness? Because I know that I always want to kind of, you know, help and do things, but I don't know if that's a hassle or not. Like if I bring food, is that patronising? Or if I don't do anything, or if I talk about anything else but the illness so they can have a break from it, does that look at being callous, you know? Like, what's all that about?
Always bring food. Food is always
You don't have
welcome.
to be chronically ill to appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like always bring food. Feel free to ask, but don't be offended when I turn around and go, actually, no, I can do it myself. Or in my case, I have someone to do it for me.
Yeah.
So, yes, you're welcome to bring whatever, but I might also want to get you something. And just because it takes me 10 minutes to get out of the chair to go and do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I had about a year of constant chronic pain after a car accident. And I just didn't want people to ask about it.
Yeah.
And I know that was them being lovely, but there's only so many times you can say, yeah, worst thing that ever happened to me. Every second is pain. You think you get over it. You don't.
Yeah.
And so I would love people just
And your whole
talking
life
about.
becomes about it.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
You don't want that
Yeah. I think
necessarily.
What we really need to do is normalise saying no, not just to do you want something, but also I don't want to talk about that.
Yep.
And that not being an insult. Because at the moment if someone says, oh, how is X, Y, Z, and you go, I don't want to talk about that, people get really offended like you've attacked them for asking.
Yeah.
And so I think what we really need is for people to go, oh, okay, no worries, how about that sporting game, you know, or whatever it is that normal people do.
Steeplechase.
Yeah.
Also, please keep inviting us out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just because we say no this time doesn't mean that we don't want to not be invited.
Even if we've said no the last 5 times, you know, there's probably a good reason for every single one of those times. So please keep inviting.
Yeah.
You know, and keep asking, hey, do you want to get coffee? Even if we've said no 5 times, try again. Like,
I promise you one time we will.
yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah, I mean that's that goes like with really busy people too. I really want to go out clubbing with my friends, but also I know that that kind of blacks out about 48 hours because Papa likes to party, you know, and
It blacks out about 48 hours for me too.
Yeah.
You know, for not as fun reasons. Like, I mean, if I go out, even going out for lunch,
Yeah.
will put me on bed rest for the rest of that day.
Yeah.
And probably for some of the next day. So, you know, and it's usually worth it because I like my friends and I like to see them, but it is an investment of my time.
Yeah.
So keep attending, so keep asking you to do things, let you guys do stuff for them, and I guess trust that if you've got friends with chronic illness, trust that they know what's best for them and their body and their limitations.
Yeah, very
For the love of
much.
God, don't recommend yoga.
Or to think positive.
Or to think positive.
You guys are pretty positive. You play a lot of Xbox.
I spent too much.
More a PlayStation 3 man myself.
And, you know, in the odd chance there are any doctors watching, stop trying to diagnose me with depression. Like, every goddamn time, they'll be like, oh, now we need to do a run through a list of the, you know, the mental health thing. I do not have depression. I don't. They don't like that.
Got a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah. And, you know, it's ironic that they're constantly offering me support for depression, but my friends with depression aren't getting offered support.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so to sum up, I guess this has been good. This has been very useful. Be discreet and trust that other people communicate, and you yourself communicate your wants and needs. This has been Being Proper with Lisa-Skye. Please thank my guests Hunter and Erin. Thank you guys, and thank you for watching.